We are getting serious today. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has been taking over my life for the last few months. Qualifying exams. Okay, that was overly dramatic. But I do want to talk to you about qualifying exams. If you have followed my vlog for a while, you'll know that I'm a PhD student in history. I don't know if I've mentioned the history part before, but I think so. But at any rate, I just wrapped up my second year as a PhD student, and I can't believe it's been 2 years already. But everything that I have been working on for the last 2 years has been building towards these qualifying exams, which are also known as comprehensive exams depending on the field and the discipline. So to give you a little bit of a background about the exams, they are not meant to test your knowledge about everything in your field, but rather to sort of get you ready to write your dissertation, although some people have different ideas about what the exams do. But the truth of the matter is that most PhD students have to take these exams, and whether they advance in the program depends on whether or not they pass. My own exams are tomorrow, so today is May 1st. And I will be taking the exams over the next 3 days, so May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. They are 3 consecutive days, and each day I will be required to answer one question from a set that I'll get and make it a 10-page long answer. If you have been through college and you have had to write term papers, and you probably know how stressful it is to write a 6-page paper. If you've been in graduate school and you've had to write 25-page essays or research papers or historiographical papers over the semester, and you've complained about that being stressful, which it is stressful, imagine having to do that 3 days in a row from questions you have not seen before, and basically pulling your answers from all the books that you've been reading over the last several months. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And obviously I haven't actually taken the exams yet, but I wanted to take this moment and talk to you before the fact because it has been such a stressful thing for me. Even though I've been working towards this for the last 4 semesters, my preparation in earnest started probably in late December, early January of this year. And by that I mean that I have been reading probably in the realm of 7 to 8 or 9 books a week, and some articles here and there, for a total of an absolute ton of books. I don't know exactly how many, but it has been stressful. And I have also been taking one other class, which all the readings go into that list. So my point is that getting to this point today, where I am 1 day away from exams, has been one of the most stressful things I have done as an adult. It's all relative. Yes, I understand. My job has been to just read lots of books, and it all sounds fun until you actually have to do it. I used to think, oh my gosh, reading about things that I want to read about for days and days and months and get paid to do it, that sounds like an awesome job. In theory, it does, but then you actually have to do it, and it's not as fun. I mean, it is fun because you are reading things you care about, but it's not just the reading. You have to use these readings to make larger arguments and to answer exam questions, which is where the stress really comes from. So I wanted to tell you where I stand right now, so that in 3 or 4 days time, when I'm done with my exams and I make a second video, I can tell you what I was feeling before, but also because I want to know what I was feeling before. What am I feeling? I am absolutely terrified. I have done so much work and I am as ready as I'll be, but at the same time I feel like I am incredibly unprepared to take these exams because so much hangs on the results. If I fail the exams, technically I have the option to retake, but I'm gonna be honest, if I fail my exams, I am not sure that I want to retake. So I am hoping that I pass, and I'm failing these exams, although not unheard of, is not terribly common. But I'm a worrywart, and I prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And honestly, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I do think if I fail my exams, I'm just gonna take a master's and leave, because I don't want to do this again. And it's probably the anxiety. I'm an absolute wreck right now. I think my decision to not continue if I fail has a lot to do with how incredibly anxious and nervous and terrified I am right now. And the thing is that I used to pride myself in saying, oh, you know, I have worked in military triage, I have been to war where people are actually dying, nothing else really matters all that much. And to some extent that's true, but the reality is that this is something that I have so much invested in, emotionally, time-wise, I mean, family commitments. I moved here for this, and to fail these exams would be really tragic in a sort of a personal sort of way. So my point there was that even though I used to say that everything else was really, you know, anything not literally life or death was kind of sort of trivial, it's not. So I don't want to make this a long drawn video about me flipping out and freaking out and just generally anxious, but I did want to make this video so that you know where I stand in my life right now. I also feel that because I have been so consumed with exam prep that I have put my life on hold, which, I mean, everybody does, it's not just me. And I can't wait for these exams to be over one way or another so that I can have my life back. So I think this is all for this video. I don't want to bore you to tears, and quite frankly, if I keep talking, I'm just gonna ramble on and on and on and on and on about just nothing because I'm so anxious. But I will make another video after exams. Before or after I get results, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get my results, but next week I am going to DC. It is not for pleasure, I'm going for work, or rather for research related stuff, but I'll be there a whole week. I hope to do a lot of night photography because my work day ends at 4:30. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be hopefully stress-free compared to what I've been through in the last few months. And also, I haven't been to DC since I left DC in 2013. I lived there for a while when I was stationed there. Well, anyhow, if you made it through all of this, you are a star. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time when hopefully I am more relaxed. Thank you. Bye.